Have you heard the news? Buell's announced pricing and availability for its 2025 Super Cruiser. Let's get into it. Buell debuted their Super Cruiser concept bike back in early 2023. Built by acclaimed bike builder Roland Sands, Buell's Super Cruiser concept announcement reintroduced the brand to the public for the first time since it was owned by former Harley executive and brand namesake Eric Buell. Bill Melvin Jr. bought the assets from Eric Buell's latest enterprise, EBR Racing, in 2018 and obtained the rights from Harley-Davidson to use the Buell name and trademarks in 2020, and has been quietly selling its street bikes ever since they re-debuted at Bike Week Daytona in 2022. Now we finally have pricing and shipping information on Buell's much anticipated Super Cruiser, a 175 horsepower, 430 pound machine boasting over 100 foot-pounds of torque, with design cues taken from the venerable Harley-Davidson FXR. The Buell Super Cruiser MSRP has been set at $25,900 and will be available to order by the general public after November 12, 2024. With a production date targeted for fall 2025, said Buell in an email release to prospective owners today. Buell says the Super Cruiser is expected to redefine the cruiser market with its cutting-edge design and superior performance. If you are one of the thousands who placed slot deposits of $50 starting back in February of 2023, you will be able to place your official order starting on September 12th, 2 months prior to the general public release. According to Buell Vice President Chris Pobans, those who provided slot deposits first will have a chance at getting a lower serial number issue than the general public.
So here's exactly how it's going to work. It's a first come, first served basis. We're going to go right down the line. So when you placed your deposit, I'm going to get in touch with you. You're either going to accept that, you want it now, or if you don't, we're going to move it on to the next guy. So we're just going to keep rolling that way.
Those with slot deposits will also receive a discount of $2,000 for placing the order between September 12th and November 12th, 2024. After November 12th, the price will be $25,900, not $23,900. To lock in your order, all that is needed is a $1,000 deposit. Your $1,000 deposit locks in the price and your production order, but you'll have to wait over a year to take delivery. As Buell stated in the email, they are targeting the fall of 2025, but don't guarantee it. Buell says, in the next couple of weeks, we will be announcing some amazing progress in our goal to create American jobs and move some major supply items back to America to support American jobs and manufacturing. When I released my 2024 update from Bike Week, many of you were disappointed to learn that the Super Cruiser will not be shipping with Olin suspension or the SC Project exhaust.
Yeah, so Roland Sands' bike was a very badass looking bike, but it was an art piece. But that's not necessarily manufacturable in high quantities. So things like the frame needed slight tweak. We tweaked the radiator. We also have the exhaust system that's carryover from our other models.
Okay. So things like the Hammerhead,
SX, and the Super Touring all have the same exact exhaust system as the Super Cruiser.
So we have radiator, we have exhaust, we have frame. What about any of the indicators and things like that?
Lots of the turn signals are carryover. We are also using the same headlight as the Super Touring, which is again bomb reuse. Tail light, we also have bomb reuse from the Hammerhead and the SX. We're trying to keep many things as cost efficient as possible for the company.
And their cool looking sport exhaust will be a $700 option. Buell states in its announcement today that the Super Cruiser will come stock with a standard fairing, dual disc front brakes, raw radiator, Saddlemen seat, 50 state approved stock exhaust. And that's the only features they confirmed. However, Buell says, additional options and or aftermarket components are expected to be available. Buell is working with aftermarket suppliers to fulfill these demands. Buell further clarifies that its Super Cruiser will go into production in the fall of 2025. Delivery times may vary based on the configuration selected, your residency, and supply chain fluctuations. Personally, I set the date of December 31st, 2025 for the date I projected to take delivery of a Buell Super Cruiser. And it looks like Buell is not committing to a date, so it may be 2026 before orders get fulfilled to its customers. Additionally, your $1,000 deposit is not fully refundable. $200 will be retained from the deposit, and your refund request will return only $800. Those seeking financing will need to get their ducks in order, but unfortunately you can't obtain full financing until Buell releases a VIN number to your financial provider. Sources of financing were not provided in this email. However, traditional sources such as your local bank or credit union will be available to pre-qualify you. Harley-Davidson Financial Services can also provide financing, sources say. Delivery methods were not disclosed. According to Buell's Vice President Chris Pobans, Buell is seeking dealer arrangements.
There's a lot of guys in this country that love Buell. They know that road tax in and out. And so we're just going to choose them on the best choice for the customer.
What I heard is that you guys are basically doing an all-call for parties interested in being a Buell service center at this point.
Contact us. Yep. It's Chris Pobans. I mean, I am the guy. I'm going to talk to you as the customer. I'm also going to talk to the showrooms and service centers. So it's really nice being at Buell because I get to make the perfect match for these people. And so if you have a bike shop and you retail sell bikes, call me. And you want to be a part of this, because it's huge. If you just do service and you want to be a part of this, call me. Let's get in touch.
Those who place slot deposits were asked to provide up to 3 shops they would like to be their dealer to handle local warranty claims, and most likely handle the initial bike uncrating and setup. Expect to pay over and above the MSRP for that dealer service. The MSRP price also does not include applicable sales tax and license fees. Can Buell put a dent into Harley and Indian sales with its American-built Super Cruiser, or is the $25,990 price tag a little bit too much for a stock cruiser advertised to be super with 175 horsepower and over 100 foot-pounds of torque coming from its Rotax 1175cc water-cooled engine? Well, there you have it. There's the news. 2025 Buell Super Cruiser is coming. American made, baby. Finally, some good news for the industry. American made motorcycles are back. So what are you going to do? Are you going to go ahead and pony up, put your $1,000 down, and take delivery of it in 2025? You okay waiting a year, put out your $1,000, you got to wait a whole year before you can ride your new toy? I don't know. We'll see. Are you upset, disappointed that all the cool Go Fast parts and Olin suspension that they showed in the concept bikes won't be available on this one? Let me know down in the comments what you guys think about Buell Super Cruiser, its pricing, its availability, and whether or not you appreciate what they're putting together for you as it's going to be released, or are you kind of disappointed that it doesn't have all the cool parts on it and everything else is going to be optional. Are you excited about the price? It's not $30,000, $25,900. They stuck to what they said they were going to do, mid 25,000s. You know, if you priced out that Roland Sands bike, it'd probably be close to $50,000. You can always buy the base bike and build it out to be like the Roland Sands concept, put that SC Project exhaust on it. So let me know in the comments whether you like Buell's announcement, the MSRP price, the fact that you can get $2,000 off if you put it in your slot deposit. Let me know down in the comments whether you're going to take delivery of it or you're going to pass and look for something else. As always, thanks for coming along with me on this one, guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.